Man, it's 2021. We finally made it. A lot of us didn't think we were gonna make it. A lot of people didn't make it in 2021 though. I was speaking about the 90 days of evil for over what? 9 weeks, 10 weeks. I did a video about the 90 days of evil. And people's like, you talk about the 90 days of evil, but did the 90 days of evil ever affect you? And how did you know about the 90 days of evil? And how did it affect you? See, the thing about the 90 days of evil, you could do a lot of praying through the 90 days of evil. You could guard yourself against the evil. You could seek to protect yourself. But the evil be on us. And y'all, people saying, well, it's 2021 and 90 days of evil is over with. To some extent it is, but evil always exists. Evil always exists. But the 90 days of evil was a serious issue. Even with me, I took it very, very seriously. But even the fact that I was taking it serious, I'm like, I'm good. I pray a lot. I'm protected by Viper, meaning I'm protected by God. I'm protected by Allah at all given times. But the 90 days of evil, it's always on you. It's always on you. So here I am, telling y'all about the 90 days of evil. And Satan like, you want to expose me about the 90 days of evil? You want to tell the people about the 90 days of evil? And see, that's the thing, when you start exposing the evilness, when you start exposing Satan, when you start telling people how to track Satan, identify who Satan is and how the energy works. Satan don't like that. The evil energy don't like that. The evilness of man don't like that. So even the person who exposing the evilness, exposing the truth, is telling the people about the 90 days and how to protect yourself, that person is in harm's way as well. But you know me, I'm like, hey, I'm good. I'm protected. I ain't worried about nothing. But that's me talking about myself. I'm not worried about nothing. So I'm embarking on my New Year's Eve mission just like everybody else. I'm getting ready to prepare and bring in the new year with my family. I'm getting my little drinks together. My family cooking and preparing and everybody happy and ready to enjoy the time of the new year. And so as I'm waiting to enjoy my time of the new year, I'm waiting on one of my family members. We missing one piece of the puzzle. One of my family members is on the highway to come join in with her family. So I have a family member that's on the highway a couple hours before it's time to bring in the new year, trying to make it to her family, which was my daughter. She was on the highway. Come from out of town to come into town to enjoy the new year with her father. It just would have been the first new year that she enjoyed with her father. As a matter of fact, I've been out of jail going on 18 months. And so she on the highway, and I'm in the groove with things, and I'm feeling good. And then we just waiting for my daughter. She the last piece of the puzzle for the party. So everybody, where's your daughter at? We waiting on your daughter. And so I'm calling, where my daughter at? And so the 90 days of evil I'm knowing about, but I'm like, the 90 days of evil ain't affecting me. I'm about to come into the new year without the 90 days of evil ever touching me. I made it. We made it. But lo and behold, the 90 days of evil was tracking me. It was on me. As I told y'all, the evilness is on us. It's tracking you, your every move. And so me, I get a phone call. And y'all probably say the 90 days of evil affect you. Life Coach CW, 90 days of evil affect the man who talking about he believed in God and he protected by Viper. Yeah. So the 90 days of evil was on me. So I get the phone call and they tell me, hey, your daughter was just in a serious car accident. Her car flipped over 5 times. She over in the ditch. But even when I got the phone call and they tell me that, and I get that alarming news, I'm still not even worried. I don't know her conditions. I don't know nothing. They just tell me she's been in a terrible car accident. Mind you, this is 3 hours, 2.5 hours booked before it's time for us to bring her to the new year. So here I am, and the family, everybody got the drinks, got the food, and wait, and we get this type of tragic news. 2.5 hours before it's time for the bring in the new year, before the ball drop, before the countdown. So they tell me, oh, your daughter's in the hospital. She like 40 minutes away from you. You need to get here. You know me, I hop in my car and I drive, speed to where she at. She walk out the hospital. Bloody, sore, and get in the car. We ride off. But I told y'all I'm protected by Viper. I told you I'm protected by God. I told you that I'm telling y'all that this is real. That even though the 90 days of evil is on you, even though Satan is tracking you, even though Satan is all over you, you still got to believe. You still have to have faith in something higher. You still have to believe that this evilness is weak when it comes to the power of God. You got to understand this evilness cannot touch you. But my daughter, she came out the hospital, got in the car with me. We speeded back to the family. She was bloody, scraped up face, swollen. But even my daughter told her. Even my daughter told the devil, you was a lie. You're not going to take me out at the end of the year. You're not going to take me off this earth. You're not going to destroy my life. So she crawled out of her little car crash, looked at her car, was balled up like a snowball, wiped herself off, went to the hospital, got her stitches, got in the car with me, came back. We came back and we still made the countdown. We still made the countdown. We still made it to the family. We still popped the bottle. We still ate our food. But Satan tried to take us out. Satan tried to end the party. Satan tried to end me, end my relationship with my daughter at the end of the year, at the countdown. Literally at the countdown, 3 hours before it's time for us to count down. But my daughter said Satan was a lie. And I definitely knew Satan was a lie. So the moral of the story is, no matter how hard times seem, no matter what type of situation you get in, no matter when it seems like it's all bad and it's nowhere to go, it's only one way to go. It's up into your higher self, into your higher being, into the belief of God. To know that I'm going to make it no matter what the situation is. I'm Life Coach CW. This is a new year. I encourage y'all to continue to move forward in life. I encourage y'all to live the best life you can possibly live in this year. I encourage y'all to value your life. Value every moment you have on this earth. Appreciate your loved ones. That should go right here. I'll get back with y'all.